Hey guys, it's raining today obviously, but takes about 10 minutes to walk from where I parked my car to the library so I could do some more practice exams. Then I have to do the labs before I do these practice exams, but why waste a day? The labs take like 16 hours to do. You have to do them at the library because the other computers, they're not working, you know, like on the phone and the laptop. So here's the thing. Well, this is not a business for me because guess what? You gotta have a 1,000 hours watch time. Was it 1,000 or 10,000? Hang on, swipe my phone from the water. 1,000 or 10,000 watch time before, and you have to have like a certain amount of subscribers and that before you can make a amount of money.
100, maybe 200.
Hey. Either that lady is on something or she's unhealed, because it's like when we see like people with on different types of drugs and it's not that drugs that are bad, it's just like for me it's like hello, how are you, how you doing, that's good. Different people have it hard, and it's a form of escapism, just like video gaming or other things like that. And I got a couple of video games on my phone, so it's video gaming. Alcohol is actually worse for you, but it's just normal. And anyways, this once I have a conversation with them, I can tell. I can tell whether there's someone that's been doing drugs or if there's someone who has autism or ADHD or both. And remember, there's 3 different levels to autism and there's 3 different levels to ADHD. And I used to always think I was level 1 in autism, but the fact that I couldn't cross my legs and touch my toes till I was 27 years old, despite doing the stretches for rugby and playing rugby for 10 years and league for 5 and Taekwondo for 2 years, and it still took me till I was 27 years old to be able to touch my toes. Anyways, there's no point in arguing upwards. Let's get on topic. Okay, and if those are still watching, I know I've only got like a 2% watch rate that goes right the way through, but for me it makes it worthwhile. Passionate opinions, you got to watch out for that when you're young, because you might a whole bunch of people in life might put you through the ringer, and then you have the opposite opinion in like 3 or 4 years time, and then there's and then you had, change opinions another 3 or 4 years later. There's some YouTubers that I watched that if I saw a decade ago, I would have called them, I wouldn't have said anything online because I didn't have an online presence, but amongst my friends I'd be saying, I wouldn't say the word heretic, but the same thing. But really, they're not. And I was clinging on to Christianity because when I was growing up, I had goals of earning like $100 an hour and things like that. And I laugh now because it's like, holy. But then, I don't have an issue with people that are economically up at the top, all that type of thing. Because unless they look down on me and talk down to me, or just look down upon me. I haven't given up, and I'm heading in the right direction, because right now it depends where they put me. I'm earning $23 an hour or $26 an hour at this job, but this one here, when I get work out of it, and it turns out that all these jobs that are like paying $80,000, $90,000 a year, which is $1,800 a week for 40 hours work. So that's like $45 an hour. You don't have to have any qualification, but they want you to have experience. And I've just thought, wow, because I got a bit disheartened. Hey guys, how's things? All right. So that's the thing. And the thing is this, that if I wasn't average intelligence, why am I earning the same amount of money as an average man? How come I have the same amount of friends as an average man, like friends? People I can ring and text and say, hey, you guys want to catch up at the cafe, or you guys want to, I got those groups, but then you got the 2 or 3 that if I contact, they'll actually contact back. And if they're busy, they'll contact back within the same day, and then we'll organise a time to catch up. But if they're not busy, they'll contact, because, you get busy and you get sidetracked. For instance, if someone comes and messages me here, I'm busy doing my practice exams. So it's how this is for me, just so all this other stuff was going on, and couldn't get a girlfriend, all this type of thing. Hello. Hi. So questioning outside the Bible for answers was not an option, because I didn't have the courage to, because I was clinging on to that as the reason to basically stay here. And then I got employment, and I got all this other things started getting in the right direction. So I got to get 90% to pass these exams, which got me downhearted. But then I thought, hey, how come these $80,000 jobs for 40 hours a week, $80,000 a year, which is $1,600 a week, some of them $90,000, don't require any certification? But I can say to them, hey, I did voluntary security. I was, back in the day, I used to be security for preachers when they went to the prisons. The library's here, but I'm just talking to you guys. I used to be the security about once a month, twice a month, depending when it was. I was security there, and I used to do security at church events, and there was times where I was security at other, like, concerts and stuff, just like local concerts in Hawke's Bay and that. And then I worked 2 years full-time at as physical security. And look, I may not have passed these exams, but I have an average of percentage of 70%. So you guys are offering $80,000, $90,000 a year, which is $1,800 per week for 40 hours, which is like 50 hours work. Pick me, because I have the certification. I don't have any certification, but I got 70% on all these exams. I got the 2 years worth of physical experience. I got the paid physical experience. I got the voluntary physical experience. Give me those $90,000 jobs for 40 hours a week. How about this theory? I can understand for people in the third world, because in that situation, you're going to need something to keep going on, and keep on going on. You know what I'm saying? Because we are influenced by our birth circumstances. If I was born in the Viking times, that's when Europeans, like Viking Celtic times, that's when Europeans were viewed as the most impoverished people in the world. And then there was the Roman times when we were ruling it, and then there's, Africans were ruling the world in the Egyptian Empire, and then there was, and then at other times back and forth. But you got to make the most of where you're born at, you know what I'm saying? And with people, when they're hanging on to that, I don't bang on them for them, because they need that to keep them going. They need that to give them strength. Now, how about this joke? God loves you so much that he wants you to stay in poverty. Or God loves you so much that he wants you struggling. It just doesn't line up.